Hi, I thought I'd make a video of myself finishing my guitar because there seem to be a lot of questions about how to finish guitars on the message board. And anyway, got my guitar hanging from a piece of twine and a hook from the bottom of my back deck, and I'm going to show you how I spray lacquer, and this is pretty much applicable to any sprayed finish, I guess. I'm not going to use a gun, although I have a compressor and a gun. I'm going to use these Preval sprayers. I've got two of them in case one gets cold and begins to spit, which is something I want to avoid. I'm going to be spraying this lacquer. It's a Behlen string instrument lacquer. It's among the best I've ever used. Everything I spray today will be dry, not just to the touch, but it'll actually be pretty much hard and cured. Not 100%, but enough where you can sand it and it will powder just like wood will powder once you start to sand it. I actually put on a coat earlier and I made a different video that I wasn't really happy with, so I'm going to start over. The first coat's on, and this is going to be a little more difficult. The second one's going to be a little more difficult because I can't actually touch the neck. I'm going to use a respirator, and when I was young I did not use these, and it's very dangerous. I pray that when I get old, all the lacquer I breathed when I was in my teens and 20s doesn't come back to kill me. I'm pretty bad at multitasking, so I may not talk very much while I'm spraying. But basically what you do is if you're using a real gun, you don't continuously spray material. You begin your spraying about here. You go across the thing you're going to paint, and you end after you release after you've passed the object that you're painting, spraying. So I'll show you. I'm going to start on the back. You overlap, you spray a row, then overlap it with the next row. Sort of like mowing a lawn. Okay, the back looks pretty good. Gonna do the sides now. You might think the best way to spray the sides would be something like that, but it's really not, because it's hard to keep the sprayer an even distance from the side. It's better to actually sort of do the majority of the side like this. I'll start on the top. I'm gonna work my way down, overlapping just like mowing a lawn. And it's sort of a thing you just get a feel for with experience. Now I'm going to do the front, obviously. You kind of sort of have to get in all the nooks and crannies around the fingerboard. I wish it wasn't on this string. my fingerboard was lacquered over the frets. That's why I'm spraying lacquer now, to clear over the black. And I'm in sort of a jam now because the neck is wet from the first coat. And during the first coat I was able to maneuver the guitar by the neck before I had sprayed it. So getting these cutaways down here is going to be a little tough. But I'll go ahead and spray the back of the neck first. Unfortunately, I may be done for the day. I got a little too much lacquer down here, and it's caused a run, and it has actually caused the stain to shift, to kind of melt under the first coat of lacquer I put on. So might be done for the day, and maybe tomorrow I can clean that up, but I'll show you what happened. Probably see that the red has bled onto the white binding from getting sort of a run or a sag from applying too much lacquer, but the rest of it looks pretty jamming, and I'm gonna just let things ride for today and get back on it tomorrow. But that's 2 coats. That's just 2 coats of clear over the stain and the filler that I put on. It actually looks really good. There's only a few places where you can see the grain or a defect, and I'm disappointed that that run happened, but I'm going to be able to fix that, and really happy with the way the rest of it's turning out so far. Bye.